one.
How the pandemic is.
It's our last one. Donna's sitting right over there. She says, this is your last one. This is the end of the road for the pandemic for Monday Night Ukulele. Next week we have off, and then the week after that we go to official, full-blown, in-person kinda, with an online component of Ukulele Orchestra. Tonight we're playing jazz, as we've been doing every Monday. Well, we've been playing some sort of advanced ukulele every Monday night for the last year and a half. And tonight we're going to wrap it up. Let me put this over on our website. The website's Jolly Roger Ukulele. You probably know that or you wouldn't be here. Post that link right. Yeah. Donna's leaving already. I've already lost her attention, so which is probably fair. All right, so there's that. There's that. There's this update and update. All right, so that should help everybody get in here tonight. Plan is to play La Vie en Rose, Misty, Moonglow, and My Funny Valentine. That's I'm going to play it on ukulele and on baritone ukulele. So it'll be a lovely evening for us. Okay, so there's that. Let me make sure the link is working properly. Looks like it's in good shape. I have not spoken. I spent today listening to music in the school, so I haven't spoken to anybody, and so my voice is all weird. Let's see, either that or I'm just. We also have a ton of smoke here in Denver tonight. My eyes are all watery and my throat is all weird. So maybe that's what's going on. Hi everybody. Let's see who's made it in. Red is here. Hold on. Red always gets a sound effect. Broken glass. Hey Pam, in from Connecticut. Right, Pam? Oh, Pam, I gotta tell you, my brain is getting worn out. Diane is here. Hello, Diane. No orchestra next week. Next week is what you call it? The holiday. Labor Day. Labor Day? Is it Labor Day or Memorial Day? It's Labor Day. And that's this next Monday night. So we won't have orchestra next Monday. Let's see. No in-person for us for a long time. No. So, I was being dramatic. So, this is the end of our Monday night regular whatevers, right? Next week we have off, and then after that, those of you who are online, everything stays the same, except that we go to orchestra, which means that you'll be listening to real people playing real music, which is going to be delightful, and then I will be conducting you, right? Just like we do, Linda, in guitar orchestra. The difference will be that in guitar orchestra, there's what, 10 of them, and they're lovely and they're working their brains out. Versus what we will probably have. People don't really follow through with what they say they're going to do, but 50 ukulele players, so there'll be a lot more noise. So yeah. Robin in from British Columbia. Hey Robin, good to see you. Janice in from Australia. We rounded off, right? Australia's this huge country, and we're like, oh no, he's from Australia. From Sydney, everyone. Oh yeah, I know. I'm wearing my. I realized just as I hit start the stream, I'm like, you didn't put your shirt on. So I don't have my Jolly Roger shirt on, but I have this very bright shirt that's going to give you a headache by the end of the night. Elizabeth is in. I saw Elizabeth over the weekend. Always a delight to see Elizabeth. If you ever have a chance to see Elizabeth. She's wonderful. Pam, yeah, Connecticut. Gosh, sorry, Pam. Michael is in. Good to see you, buddy. Linda in from... Linda, I believe you're still in Laguna, right? If I remember right. Good to see you. Robin is in. Let's see. Sandy, 62 and very dark. And I know it's late. It's late on... Sandy has to stay up till 9 o'clock to do ukulele, so that's crazy. Hey, Rebecca, in from Rebecca. I'm gonna say you're. Why is my brain not working tonight? Rebecca's here. Get down, Rebecca. Rebecca, remind me where you're from. I think you're here from Denver, right? Jan in from Lakewood. Linda, I checked in at Orchestra the other night. That was fun. Cute shirt. Yeah, it's so yeah. So apologize for the shirt. It's in your face. Rita's in from Chicago. All right, guys. Let's see. Evelyn, it's great to be here today. Perfect weather. Oh, Evelyn's in from Honolulu. She is having perfect weather. Remember back in the day, back early on in the pandemic, we were like, all right, everybody, when you log in, I want you to tell me what your name is. Well, it says that, right? So just tell me where you're from and what the weather's like. And we got tired of the people logging in from Hawaii because they're like, yeah, it's perfect here. It's just really great here. It's lovely here. We're like, I don't know if we want to hear from those guys anymore. Let's see. Jacqueline is back in Colorado. Colorado Springs, that's right. I'm sorry, Rebecca. Yeah, I apologize. I was like, I think she's a Colorado, and then I had it in my head Denver. But I will work to remember, Rebecca. Colorado Springs. I apologize. Jennifer. Oh, Jennifer. Hey, good to see you. Jazzy Jennifer in from Chicago. So good to see you, Jennifer. Jennifer's back in school, I think, and so I haven't been able to see her during the daytimes as much. All right. Tonight is our final night of treating this as giving you a chance just to play through these from a tough uke perspective, getting you comfy with your chords, playing, some of you playing just straight melody, and then we'll take next week off because it's an American holiday. Those of you who are outside of the United States, we have next Monday off. And then the following Monday, theoretically, we will be live and in person with the Rocky Mountain Ukulele Orchestra. And so we'll still have the two orchestras, right? The Orchestra of the Milky Way, that's all y'all out there in the stars, and then the Rocky Mountain Ukulele Orchestra. And how we've been doing it with the guitar orchestra is I point the microphone away from me so that you can hear what's going on in the room. You can't see them, you can only see me conducting, but the point, again, the idea here is to make you great musicians, not necessarily, this gets very controversial, I don't really care if you're a great ukulele player. I really don't. I just care that you're having a great time making music in whatever way makes sense to you. And so I try to give you every possible way I can think of to have you find your place in music and your thing that you like to do. For most people, it's like, hey, give me the sheet music. I'll take my ukulele and we'll just play like nobody's business. And that is probably the best way to do it, right? But there's as you guys know, lots of great ways of doing just even that. But when we get to orchestra, it's just one more way for you to experience making music. And so in this case, you'll play what is a little bit simpler part than the tough uke on these, but it will go by much faster. And I think initially you'll be like, holy crud, that went really fast. I will tell you, and many of you guys know, I am enrolled in school, and I'm in the guitar program over there, at least for now, and I probably will stay there. It's pretty fun. But I've been in a guitar orchestra over at school, and I will tell you that my single biggest problem right now is that the music goes by so daggone fast, right? And so I get it. I know what you're going to be dealing with, and you can no longer worry that I don't know what I'm talking about. Well, you can still worry about that. And so, yeah, so starting not next week, but the week after, we'll go into ukulele orchestra mode officially, and it'll be awesome. You guys will love it. It really, really will be something worth experiencing. Ukulele players typically don't play in orchestras. We typically get together and we have a great time in a folk music jam type situation. So it's not typical to play this instrument in that way, and that's why we do it, right? Because it's a new way, it's a new idea, it's a new thing to do. Not for us necessarily. We've been doing it all along, but lots of you guys that live out in other places, you haven't had a chance to experience playing multi-part arrangements and hearing everybody around you playing something completely different than your part, and still you persevere, right? So it'll be a blast. You'll love it. Let's see. I hope. I don't know. Let's see. Mary's in from Sydney as well. Hi, Mary. Robin, Labor Day up there as well. Okay, good. Finally, something synchronized between us and you. Critter in the 13th. Yes, the 13th. That's the correct day that you will be on there. I don't need to tell you guys to sign up for Jolly Roger Ukulele membership because you already have. And let's see. Jennifer says, will we be able to be part of the orchestra since it's live, or are we meeting at a different time online? Nope, you're going to be simultaneous. Okay. The big problem, of course, as you know, is the internet lag. So again, I'm still not going to be able to hear you. And in fact, you guys are actually about 45 seconds after what we do. All right, what I do live here is I'd say it here, and it's 30 to 45 seconds. So the more people out of the United States that are logged on, the more the lag is, which is very fascinating if you think about it. But the lag is 30 to 45 seconds. So we can't sync up where we can hear you, but you will be able to play with the orchestra. So in other words, you're the only one who's going to know how awesome everything is, and we'll just be sending out good vibes to you. So yeah, so it will be an orchestral experience for you. It will be a different one for those of you guys online than they're here live. The problem with being live and in person is you have to pack up your stuff and go up to this weird church on the hill over here, and you have to be, it's not a weird church, it's a lovely church, and you have to get it, you have to put on pants and all that stuff, and so there are definitely good things and bad things about attending live. The pants thing, top of the list. Same time, yep, 7 p.m. Not next Monday night, but Monday the 13th. Yeah. And Vic and Linda LG over here have been doing guitar orchestra, and I think both of them will tell you that it is way different experience than what we've been doing for a long time here. All y'all, all right, are y'all are pretty good. Y'all are very good at taking this paper in front of you and turning it into music at this point. I don't have any worries about you guys. The next thing that most musicians like to do is let's get together with some folks and let's crank up the speed, and that's what orchestra will provide you. And by playing with orchestra, you get faster yourself anyway. You get real comfortable with letting your mistakes go. Blew that one. Today I could not get the rhythm right. I can't even remember how it went now, but I was blowing it, and the very best guitarist in the program is sitting right next to me. Guess what he's hearing? He's like, I wish Gary would get his rhythm right. So yeah, so it's going to be fun, and you're going to make a ton of mistakes, and at some point you'll be like, yeah, I'm going to make a ton of mistakes, and it'll be fun. You'll see. Hey Patricia, and Linda says she's excited about it. All right, good, beautiful, you guys. We'll talk about a little bit more before we get out of here tonight about the specifics, how it's going to work. I would like to play La Vie en Rose to get us started tonight. Plan at the moment is La Vie en Rose, Misty, Moonglow, and My Funny Valentine. I was playing through them earlier, and they're just lovely, right? They're just lovely tunes, all of them. And so let's knock it out. La Vie en Rose on ukulele. Baritone players, you're on chords. Give this a try. 1, 2, 3, 4. top. Second ending. Legit piece of music, right? Pretty nice. I don't see anything I'd change on that ever for the rest of my life, right? So, if you are thinking about, I think I should memorize a song one of these days, pick that one. That one's good. Let's see. Who hasn't wandered in here? Let's see. Let's see. Looking forward to trying to play improv. Deb, by the way, you guys don't know this. I know so many things about Deb. I know almost nothing about Deb. Deb, I do know, is a long-term, I think lifelong musician, and she's looking forward to getting really in front of real people, playing real fast, making lots of mistakes, doing all the things that you do as a musician. So if she's into it, you're into it. Okay, so just telling you. Jasmine's in late, but I'm finally here. I'm very orchestra's coming. You guys have been very clear. We're stoked for orchestra. This online stuff we did it because we had to. We may have to continue to do it. Let's not put it that way. I'm going to continue to do it because I think what we're doing here is so important, and I love the fact that you guys were willing to show up. But I also know how important it is to get together with real people and really, when it's safe, and if we can do it in a safe way, and that's what we're going to try to do. So Kat's in. Hey everybody, sorry I'm late this Monday. It felt like last week. Hey Kat. Kat, I'm in school like you, and let me be honest with you, Mondays are really, really rough, and I walk out of school and I'm like, I don't know what just happened to me. I think this seems like it should be illegal. This doesn't seem healthy. Oh, it's so much work. It's awesome, you guys. It's really awesome. I'm gonna be telling you more about my experiences. We're going to be a better orchestra because I'm getting smarter. That's my belief. From the top, baritone version, ukulele players, you're on chords. 1, 2, ready, play. To the top. Second ending. Right? How about that? Bing! Lovely. I'm getting every now and then when I'm online and I hear this texting go off, I think it's one of you telling me that things are falling apart. Let's see. All right. Oh, it's Christy. Oh, hey, hey, Otter. Let me get out of here in a minute. All right. That's it. One. By the way, those of you logging in late, I apologize about the shirt. I really wore this out in public today. All right. Let's see. It's a little bit in your face. You're not looking at me anyway. You better not be. You better be looking at your sheet music. Let's go play Misty. Grab the baritone version first. Those of you who haven't taken time to look up your chords, this is one of those songs where you're going to have to look up chords. You do not know these chords off the top of your head. I don't know them off the top of my head, and I know every chord, right? So these are ones you definitely have to take time to look up if you're on ukulele. Let's play the baritone version of this. And by the way, when it comes to orchestra playing, why would I have you look up chords on the baritone part? Well, guess what? Some of the songs we do this fall, the baritone will be taking the lead, and guess what that means when the baritones take the lead? One, pure beauty and joy and magic comes out of the orchestra, and two, ukulele players are doing chords, right? So they're going to be, so there will be times when these weirdo chords show up on your sheet music, and you'll be like, yeah, I got that, I can do that. Let's see. All right, let's see that. Yeah, good, right? Hopefully you guys, those of you guys who stuck it out, we've had, attendance has gone a little like this over the last year and a half, mostly this way, which is a good sign that people are getting back out and living their lives again. But those of you guys who stuck around, hopefully you've learned a little bit, right? Hopefully you're a better player today than when you first rolled in here. Jen says, yeah, these chords are pretty ratty. Yeah, I don't dumb things down for you guys, really. If we're gonna play jazz, it's gonna be hard, and it's just the way it is. No apologies needed. Mary can tolerate the church. All right. So if Mary can do it, you can do it. All right. Although Mary's tough, she's from Australia, so you know. I don't know. Here we go, Misty. 1, 2, 3. The top. Page 2. Where am I at? To the top. Jump to 21. Isn't that pretty? That's one of those songs that you can play it as slow as you want. Slow as you want, right? Faster is always better. But no, that's just pleasant. I'm as helpless as a kitten up a tree. Let me give you some insights into the joy of going to college in music. One of the classes I have is called, get this, it's called Music Theory Lab. I was like, I wonder what that is. And I got there, and you know what it is? It's singing class. And guess who's been singing? You guys are like, oh God, they'd have to pay me more than a professor's salary to listen to you sing. Yeah. So we go in there and we have to do the do re mi fa sol la ti do stuff. So far it's gone pretty iffy, I'd say. All right, but who knows? A year from now, maybe I'll be belting it out like some sort of college trained tenor. I think I'm a tenor. I don't know. Might be a baritone. I don't know what I am. I'm probably nothing. All right, Misty. Ukulele style. Baritones. Do you know these chords? From the top. 1, 2, 3. To the top. Page 2. To the top. All the way down to 21. Ah, there we go. Whew. Right? Do you ever do that? Remember when you were brand new and you're doing Frere Jacques and you got to the end of Frere Jacques and you're like, ugh. Right? You're right back where you began. Yeah, you're right back where you began. That's exactly where we are. Let's see. This is tough. All right, good job. Let's see, Jennifer. Woohoo! See, I know. You want to know what's funny? My friend who lives down the hall, she's a professor over there at the school, and I texted her. I says, "MB, do you know what they're doing? Do you know what music lab is? It's singing! Exclamation point. Me singing! Exclamation point. Send." and wait about a little bit, and she's always right on top of her communication. She writes back, she goes, "Can't wait for you to join the tenor choir," or basso choir, I think they call it. I don't know. They used to call it the men's choir, but that got controversial, so now they call it, the lower voice choir. And I'm like, yeah, right. You just have to get the starting note, and then you're good to go. No, Jennifer, I can have all of the notes. I can have somebody singing the notes into my ear. It's not going to work. Jennifer is very positive and optimistic with me. You guys are grabbing Moonglow as your next one. Grab the ukulele version first, guys. Let's see. Darwin. Let's see. Gary, new to ukulele, left you a phone message looking to purchase a tenor. Sounds great, Darwin. I'll get back with you tomorrow, but I am behind on. Here's a shock. I'm behind on my telecommunication. But yeah, Darwin, let's get you set up properly and get you. We can definitely do that. Those of you guys that are looking, one of the things that I'm sort of an advocate of is whatever ukulele is in your lap, play that one, right? Play the heck out of that one. But yeah, you should definitely be thinking about, hey, I want to upgrade once in a while. I want to get a little bit nicer one. Get a little bit, more high quality. Break the one that's in your lap as soon as possible, so you have to get another one. Thing. I don't recommend you buy every ukulele you put your eyeballs on, right? I do think you want to have a good quality one with a solid wood top. Doesn't matter back and sides, but the solid wood top really does matter. I'm a fan of mahogany and cedar because I like the darker tones, but a lot of you guys are into koa and spruce. Those are a little bit brighter tones. Just don't rush out and buy something thinking you need to have something. Get where you can play a little bit, obviously, and then you know what you like and don't like about your current ukulele, and that helps guide you in buying your next ukulele. So when Darwin comes down, it's not like, here's the most expensive tenor I have. You should buy this one. It's going to be like, what do you like in an instrument? What feels good on the neck? What style of play do you do? If you're this person, right, you don't necessarily need the same ukulele that if you're, that person. Those can be different ukuleles, and so as you are moving forward, if you're at this level and you're not playing a really pretty decent quality ukulele, you probably with one purchase could make yourself sound a whole bunch better. So I'm not trying to convince you. You could go buy a ukulele wherever you want. I'm not trying to sell a ukulele. What I am telling you is, if you're in this group and you're not playing a pretty decent ukulele, you've missed the boat, right? You're a good player. Get yourself the proper tool. Let's see. Kat says, boy, I screwed that one up completely. Yeah, that's a hard one, isn't it? That's true. Evelyn, mahalo, Gary. What a lovely song tonight. Have to leave early to pick up my husband from the hospital. Oh, Evelyn. Did I know he was in the hospital? I'm glad you're going to get him out, right? Go spring him, Evelyn. Good to have you here tonight. I don't know if I know anything about that, Evelyn. Hopefully he's okay. Well, you're getting him out, so that's the good news, right? All right, Moonglow Cat is equally difficult, I would think. I was playing it earlier. I'm like, very hard. Linda says you can't have too many ukes. Yes, you can. My friend Debbie has too many ukes. Those of you who know Debbie, you will agree. She has too many ukes. She plays one, right? She has 400. I don't know how many she has. She has a lot. She loves them. All right. I don't have that many, guys. Or seriously, I have 4 or 5 that are for real. And you don't need a ton of ukulele. You need to be able to run the one that's in your lap. That's what you need. From the top, Moonglow, jazz version. On ukulele, baritones, you know the deal. You're on chorus. 1, 2, 3, 4. ta. It's a major 5, sorry. Page 2. 2, 3, 4, 1. Phew, that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work, right? Lovely tune. I would say for those of you guys that are wanting a challenge, if there are those of you guys out there, right? There are lots of you guys that I know, like, hey, make it more difficult. Give me something to play. Give me something that's kind of crazy. There you go. That's not you know, we got a couple of songs that are, you know, are 9+ on the Richter scale or crazy. That's not this one. This is a good solid 8. Let's see. What is this? I probably have too many. Oh, yeah, the right amount, Linda. Right. Okay. You go. Here's what I know. I do know. Sometimes people go past a music store and they go in and they just buy a ukulele, right? Or they come up with this reason, and you end up with a whole bunch of $200 ukuleles, right? I don't know if that's a great strategy. Let's see. I know you guys got all worked up over how many ukuleles you should have. I have too many ukuleles. Some non-uke people would think so. Anyway. Right? Here's what you should do. Go buy one $10,000 one and then see how many more you want to buy. And you'll be like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. Right? Don't buy a $10,000. There's no ukulele worth $10,000. There are no ukuleles worth $10,000 unless you're a collector, right? Top of the line ukulele, couple grand. Let's see. You can get them with fancy labels on the end, right? I mean, you know, there's a little bit of pride of ownership and what name is on the headstock and all of that. So sure. Let's see. Kat says Moonglow is another dasher of dreams. Yeah, don't seriously, don't let those dash your dreams. Those are hard songs. I'm sitting here going, gosh, I wish I was better at them. Let's see. Jennifer says I only have 2 more hooks, so I guess I have room. Yeah, you gotta fill up all the hooks on your wall with the ukuleles. That's true. That's a good point. I never thought about it that way. Challenging song. Nice, but true. The chords are good on this, right? The chords are good. They really do. They're lush. They're just hard to get on and off in time. And Michael's like, I need more. I want some more hard stuff. Michael's a nut bag. I don't know if you know that. Oh, Pam, you're going to join it in. You're going to join us virtual. It's going to be almost exactly the same, except except we can't hear it if you make any mistakes, which means you'll be playing perfectly. Linda, low G and high G, but mostly play low G. Yeah, that's always another issue too. Am I a low G person or a high G person? I am definitely a high G person. Dyed in the wool. I want a traditional ukulele. I have a low G ukulele. I love it. Sounds amazing. But at the end of the day, if I'm going to sit and just play and just enjoy the experience, it's going to be high G every time. Linda, this one, that one's fun. Good. Yep. I think you probably need a low G, and again, don't just put a metal wound string on an inexpensive ukulele because you'll tear the thing up. I've done it 3 times and I've broken 3 ukuleles, so I finally learned my lesson. You can always put a low plastic low G string on any ukulele. They just don't sound that good. You really want to get a low G ukulele set up for a low G string, and they're built a little stronger. Okay, Moonglow. From the top, these chords are pretty rough, ukulele people. This song isn't getting any easier. From the top, 1, 2, 3, 4. Messed the timing up all at the end there, guys. Sorry about that. Half note, quarter, quarter, half, whole. Half note that moon glow gave me you. Sorry, blew that. All right, that's a tough one as well. Dream. What did Cat call it earlier? A dream destroyer or something. Dasher of ukulele dreams. Yeah, don't do that. Let's go play My Funny Valentine. It'll restore your faith in your dreams. All right. Let's go grab My Funny Valentine. Oops, I don't have the baritone version. Grab the baritone version first. Let's see. My Funny Valentine baritone. Oh, that's My Spaghetti Monster. That's not at all what I thought I needed here. Hold on. My Funny Valentine. How come it's not there? because I don't have it in the system. Go pick it up here. Sorry guys, I don't have it in the system. Oh, I have to turn this off. I apologize, everybody. Just give me just 1 second. This always gets way more complicated than it needs to be. Apparently, I don't know how to read either. My Spaghetti Monster and my Funny Valentine are different words. Let's see if it lets me in the first time. Let's see if we get lucky. Yes. Okay, beautiful. Member portal. Patience. There's this. My Funny Valentine baritone. Okay, all right, and I'll put it in my gadget here. Clink. All right, now we're in. All right, so this is our high watermark, right? So we got 2 more songs left. Both of them will be My Funny Valentine. Just as a reminder, no meeting next week, and then the following week, those of you guys that are here in town, you have the option of attending online or in person, and I will be sending out an email to everybody. Make sure you've, I haven't sent out an email in a while, but if you've ever gotten one of my little newsletter email things, you're on the list. You don't need to do anything. But if you've never gotten one of those, which would be hard to believe at this point, then you need to go make sure I have your email address in either the Jolly Roger website or the Ukulele Orchestra website, and then those get conglomerated. So no lesson, no class next week, and then the following week we begin that in-person business. How that will look is those of you in town got to be masked, got to be vaccinated. Okay, there's no leeway on that. And then obviously your safety is your. I want you to feel safe. If you don't feel safe doing that, don't do it. Stay home, right? And for those of you guys that are out of town, you're already going to be online. The big difference is I won't be playing, which for many of you at this point you're like, oh, thank God. The orchestra will be playing. And the thing that I know about the orchestra is, 1, they play everything too fast, and 2, you will get a much different experience playing in that style than we have on this style. It's not better or worse, it's just different. And the one thing I know about it is that the first time you encounter it, it can be a little bit like, oh my gosh, I don't know, this feels pretty fast, or whatever. It's not for everybody. It's really not for everybody. But what we do is we'll give you. Some people will end up with chords, but for the most part, people end up with one type of melody line or another. Sometimes the melody line doesn't sound like anything. My Funny Valentine, first measure, I'm gonna have you hold an E chord. Right, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you may end up doing something like that. So it's pretty hard to practice it at home unless you learn the MP3 system, and I'll show you how that works. And it's exactly the system that I'm using over at the university. No surprises there. Here's the sheet music. Here's a recording. Get to know the recording. Get to know the sheet music. The part I play, we have in ensemble anyway. I am part. The first song I'll be guitar number 4. The first one I'll be guitar number 1, and the last song that we're working on, I'm guitar number 7. And all of those parts have a moment where it's kind of important, and a whole lot of time when you're just filling in space. And so that's what will be going on. It's very interesting, very fun to play that way. I do think that most musicians Now, obviously, soloists are a certain exception, but there's 12 of them on the planet. The rest of us, the rest of us chickens, are learning to play in a group situation. You're already doing that to some extent, playing with me. You've been playing duets ever since you showed up here, and that is a super valuable skill to have. It makes you know, hey, I just goofed that up, gotta let it go. Gary played that quarter note too long or too short, I got to adapt, that sort of thing. And so it's a really, really important musical skill, I think, overall. And I think you'll have fun. I really do. So next week is off, and the week after that we'll be doing that. Let's see. When will orchestra music be available? As soon as I have it done, Elizabeth. And I know, right? But here's the bigger issue. When do you have to have it ready? Okay, December 14th, I think, is when it has to be ready. So we are not in an urgent situation. I will be starting, since we're done. I really did want to get through this week to make sure there wasn't confusion over which sheet music is it. I will start that business of loading up the website, and it will be on the page where you've been getting your jazz pieces now. I'll start loading up those songs that I have ready to go. They will not all be ready by the first meeting, but you'll have plenty to keep you busy, and I'll get it up as soon as I can. Are these jazz pieces going to be part of the orchestra repertoire? These are the pieces. They'll be fancier arrangements, but these are the pieces that we'll be doing. Yep. And Bob, are you going to send out a playlist in the various parts? Yes, I am. Yes, Bob, I will make sure that happens. I will be posting on the website which parts I would recommend you play, and some of you listen to me and some of you don't. Most of you have listened to me long enough where you don't need to listen to me anymore, right? But I'll be giving you suggestions and all of that sort of thing about which parts you should grab and all of that. Okay? All right. My Funny Valentine baritone players. 1, 2, 3, 4. To the top. to this. That is such a great ending. All right. Cool. All right, so here's our big finale. Next week off. Things change a little bit the following week. I will send you guys out an email. Just make sure you're on the email list, and you can get on that either by putting your name into Jolly Roger or Rocky Mountain Ukulele Orchestra, and a little widget up there. You know, you guys have probably all done that. And Critter's sneaking out. All right. Let's see, Bob says, are you guys? Yep, Bob. Yes, I will send out a playlist. I will send out. I will give you suggestions of what your part should be. All that stuff. So basically, especially you guys that have done this before, the only difference is instead of getting your music on the Ukulele Orchestra website, you're going to get it on the Jolly Roger website. And the only reason we're doing that is to make sure we're trying to make it where you don't have to check in with anybody, where you can just go straight to your seat and sit down and be safe, and you won't be in a bubble, but you will be way less likely to have to deal with human beings. You should be able to come and make music safely, and so we're getting rid of a bunch of the old systems that we used. All right, guys, ukulele players, this is your moment. Okay, let's make it happen. 1, 2, 3, 4. And go. All right, guys. That's it. That's it. Right? I will be posting sheet music as quickly as my little fingers will make it happen, and then I'll give you suggestions on the page as to when and where and how and all that stuff. For the most part, big plan is sometime around this time next week, swing by, pick up a couple pieces of sheet music, probably, God willing, and the creek don't rise, and then we'll start working on preparing those, and then I'll see all y'all on this 13th in one way or another, right? And remember, guys, those of you who've been here before, we used to go an hour and 15 minutes for rehearsals. We're tightening that up to an hour because of the online thing. You'll need to be in your seat and ready to go at 7 p.m. And so that means that you need to show up a few minutes early to get yourself all fussed around, because I'm starting at 7, okay? And so that's in respect to our online people who are gonna, who are logging in to do this thing. And again, if you're here in town and you don't feel safe, use the online option. And also, guys, there will also be the archives as well, so you can always go in and check those if you miss a rehearsal. So I think it should be perfect for everybody, I hope. All right, let's see. Bob says, let's see. Bob says he's excited, right? You're trying baritone this season. Nice. We got a bunch of people who are not defecting, right? But we're expanding our total ability, and I think baritone's a great way to do that. So good. That's exciting, Bob. Vic, good to see you. I miss seeing you. I miss seeing Vic 4 hours every single day. Good to see you, Bob. Jen, good to see you. Tell Charlie hi. Robin, good to see you. Hope things are beautiful up where you live. They probably can't help it. Good night, Jennifer. Have a great night. Thanks for stopping in. Good to see you. Patricia Luton. I know. We wish we could just have everybody in the room at the same time. Cat. That one, yeah, finally worked for me. Yeah, good, Cat. I don't, really, we are playing some hard music, and some of them are easier than others. This one's not easy by any means, but it's easier than the others. Thank you so much, Gary. Keep those pencils. Oh, Cat, they're killing me. They're killing me. They want me to know things with any reasonable amount of time. These professors, what the heck's going on? Jacqueline, good to see you. Diane, it's been fun. All right, we'll see you in a couple weeks, Diane. Take care. Elizabeth, it's about time we get together again. Thanks. Yeah, heck yeah, Elizabeth. Yeah, Elizabeth, I that I was I received my sheet music one day prior needing to know it, and I know how annoying that is. So I will get as much as I can out to you guys as quickly as possible. I know you are definitely one of the score preparer type people, and I want to make sure you got what you need as soon as I can get it to you. Linda, will you leave what's already there, or will all the sheet music be replaced? No, I'm going to leave what's there. I'm going to take that stuff. It's going to move down to the jazz section, so it'll always be there for you. That's what you pay for the membership for, is that you have a library of, you don't need to carry around all this stuff. You have a library of music that you can turn to whenever you want. Just go work on one song, right? And so all of the current jazz arrangements will move down to the jazz section, and then those arrangements will then turn into ensemble arrangements, and that's what will be replaced up above. So the ensemble arrangements will have the baritones will be told when and what to do, just as when the baritones are taking the lead, the ukuleles will be told which part they're playing. So there will only be one sheet that we'll be working from, rather than switching back and forth. Hopefully that made sense. Michael, good to see you, bud. Deb, thanks for being here. Yeah, I know. It's good to see you, Jennifer. Thanks for being here. LG, good to see you. Rebecca, other than pants, are there any other rehearsals? You need a music stand. I'll send this out in the email. The big one, that's the big one. You need a music stand. In the old days, we used to take care of you if you showed up and you didn't have your music and all this stuff. We can't have that anymore. So since you have to be vaccinated and you have to have all this in place, I will be sending out an email with instructions of what specific things you need. The thing you really need to own is a ukulele, a tuner, and a music stand, so that you can put your music stand. We don't have music stands to loan out, so that's one thing you probably want to get, and I will remind people of that when I send out out the email. Outside of that, and I make a big deal out of wearing pants, but honestly, I think even that's really optional. So, you do you. But yeah, music stand seems to be the one sticking point. I used to have these beautiful music stands that folded up and they were really beautiful and everything's great. They come from Canada. I can't get them across the border right now, and I'm out of them. So you will have to do some foraging about probably through the legendary Amazon to get a music stand. Music stand, ukulele, your body, vaccine proof. In the email I'll tell you got a couple of different choices of getting that to us, and then I think that's it. I think that's really it. So yeah, I think that should do it, right? And then over time, we'll be recommending you get a light if in the event that it looks like we're actually going to be able to do a concert. The stage is usually dark, so we want you to have a light, music stand light. But all that stuff doesn't need to be done anytime soon. Let's see. So hopefully that answered your question, Rebecca. Red. Have a great night, Red. Good to see you. Janice, thank you all. Thank you, Janice. I know this is a crazy thing that you're doing. Crazy time of day, the whole thing. I know what you guys have had oddly, you've had it worse, I think, because you've been in lockdown for quite some time. I think the Americans, we got locked down for about 5 minutes and we all freaked out. So, yeah, I know. It's been a long go for you, Janice. Well, think about it this way. You're becoming a great musician, and you'll have plenty to sing about. Bring a didgeridoo. I would totally arrange this piece for didgeridoo, right? That would be awesome. I need to know, probably we'd need to do a indigenous people concert. Wouldn't that be fun? That'd be awesome. Let's see. Oh, and masks. Yes, that's a good point, Elizabeth. We'll get a box of masks and have it available, but most everybody knows you got the 6 masks. You got a drawer full of masks at the house and in your glove compartment and at work and 2 in your backpack. And yeah, I know. I got masks everywhere I go. So we did have a kid walk into class today. He goes, I forgot my mask. I can't find a mask anywhere. And it was somebody in the classes. I have a mask. Here. It's funny. All right, you guys, have a wonderful night. Thanks for being here. It's been super exciting to get us this far. We got more to go, so don't like I say, I'll be sending out a couple of emails over the next couple of weeks to kind of help you get all oriented to everything that I think you need to know. And I'll see you soon. Have a great night. Peace.